Alright, so we're going to be continuing some games with the Boros, or I'm sorry, Bolas. With the Bolas deck. Just played against Mono Red, it worked out pretty well. And from there, we're going to have to see. Normally, Red's kind of a tough matchup for it, you know, if it can't outrace it, but starting hand like this is always pretty solid. Baron's tapped. Hold up the other barons so that we can trigger the primate. I think we probably would actually want to play the order first. Then next turn play the primate, play the barons, and then we wind up with a 4-4. Or that. I'm kind of surprised he didn't use it on a primate. I mean, obviously he doesn't want me to get the trickle of life gain, you know, the constant trickle of life gain. So that's, you know, makes sense. But if he lets the primate get past 4, then lava, yeah, there. Yeah, exactly. So if that primate gets any bigger, it's going to be a problem. So it's not quite what I was expecting to see happen, but you know, hey, take the win. Yeah, it's a fun deck so far. You know, again, it's kind of a weird homebrew. I'm not sure what I expect out of it, but so this is not a great hand. I don't think you can keep that. This you can keep. 100%. Wow. That's a great hand, actually. Question really is, what do I cut? I almost don't want to get rid of the third land. I think we take out the extra order. It feels weird doing it, but I think that's the right play. I should have played the backwater instead of the cove. Simply because, you know, eventually you do want to get, you know, you want to make sure you have the triple black. I mean, obviously the turn 2 order is important, but generally I would be prioritizing black mana over white. Let's think. I don't think there's any. I think the only reason we want to try and slam the angel this turn is so that the guard mage can. Yeah, I mean it's. Yeah, I think we do want to try and get the angel out as early as possible. This way, the backwater next turn gets us 2 life. That got countered, so that's not relevant. Never mind. And so, oh, this is gonna be. Now I wish I played the back. I should have played the backwater last turn. That was 100% a misplay. I wasn't really paying attention, unfortunately, to the fact that it was coming in tapped. Don't text people and play at the same time. It's a bad idea. So I guess we still play the backwater tapped. I don't know. I think we draw, see if we get any land. Yeah, we're still gonna throw the backwater out tapped, and then Thief is gonna be going in for some pretty good value. I see Thief of Sanity is an awesome card. I think I only have 2 of them, but I really like that card. It's an awesome card. It's nuts and limited. I wish that there were some Ravnica drafts. Or War of the Spark, whatever, just Ravnica block drafts going on. I'm not a huge fan of Core 2020. It's fine, but I don't love it. So right now, really, we just want to get that blocker out there. That's really the most important play we can do right now. because that thief is going to start to really accrue some solid value. This is the first deck I've seen with counter spells in it. Like, I honestly, it's the first time I've actually had a deck with blue in it that counters spells, and I've had to, apparently I have to be playing around the counter spells, which until now I wasn't aware of. It's fine. I mean, I haven't seen any really control decks so far, and I at least am kind of glad because I love control. So hopefully this deck is really good. Oh, there's the angel. Okay. We're gonna play that primate. We're gonna get the backwater out there, and then I think we want to draw. Try and swing. He probably would trade. Yeah, he would definitely make that trade at this point to stop the primate from getting bigger. So I don't want to swing. Next turn, obviously, Wall of Ruins and Angel. We really gotta stop that thief. He's getting some good cards. The last thing we want is for him to grab a Citadel. I don't have enough of those in this deck. Alright, so we did just lose one Citadel for sure. So, not great. Looks like we're going to be slogging through these the old-fashioned way. Let's get a life gain trigger. Yeah. Scry. Put that on the bottom. We don't want that. Get that flyer out there, which I think he's going to be killing. And I think we're going to throw that in tapped. And no attacks, because I really do think he would trade with the angel. I guess it depends on what he's got sitting in exile from my deck. Yeah, so this is really just like a nice pure blue-black control. Stick a thief and use it to win. Seems like. Doesn't seem like a bad strategy. I don't have enough mana. I didn't have enough white. No, just pass. This is gonna be a tough one to win. I don't see yeah. I don't see myself coming back from this one. I guess the real deciding factor is going to be if he hits the other Citadel, which I don't know if he did. If he gets the other Citadel, then I definitely am out of the game. Yeah, if I see that other Citadel go, I'll scoop. 22 cards left. Alright, so we know we got a wall. I can live with that. Try and draw something. Let's think. No attack. Yeah, without that Citadel, this is gonna be rough. And Samet's in the grave, so no more haste. This is kind of the drawback of no removal. Let's try and get that angel out there. $16 cards. Not great. Not great at all. I definitely like this deck. This blue-black control deck. Off and on I played it in standard. I played it back during I want to say M11 with Frost Titan and Grave Titan. And then I did a Solar Flare variant during Innistrad. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna scoop. I did a Solar Flare variant during Innistrad where I was able to use I can't remember the name of the card. Unburial Rites. Because you could flash it back. So Unburial Rites plus Sun, Frost, and Grave Titan in Esper colors, and Forbidden Alchemy made some pretty fun decks. Really fun stuff. Obviously, you know, it wasn't quite as cool as the original Solar Flare deck, but Grave Titan and Frost Titan had some pretty reasonable staying power. And I forget what I was recurring with Sun Titan. I want to say like Innistrad. Innistrad did it overlap with Phyrexia? I don't think it did. Scars, I don't think it did. Maybe it was a short period of time. But I believe... No, it definitely did. Yeah, they overlapped. What am I thinking? I know Scars and Zendikar overlapped. Yeah. Yeah. No, they definitely overlapped. Alright, we're gonna do the wilds. Fetch a plains. I think. As much as I want to get a swamp off of it. Nah, you know what? I think the swamp is smarter. Yeah. A little riskier to get the swamp, but I think that since we're going to need the triple black, assuming he's not exiling my library with this deck, then obviously we're going to be needing that swamp. Let's find out what we got coming. Yeah, that works. Double Primate this turn, you know, double Primates for next turn, and then a Guard Mage the following turn. That'll be, you know, 6, swing for 6. Not terrible. I think if he doesn't stick something solid in the next turn, he'll probably scoop. Or at least the game will be pretty well set in my favor. Not many board wipes in blue-green that I know of, and I don't think any of them require a single black mana. There's white, black. There's white, blue, and 2 colorless, or mana of any color. Is this that land destruction deck? This is that stupid land destruction zombie garbage, isn't it? Yeah, I really want to kill him. Yeah, alright, so we'll have to play this assuming he's going to start destroying lands as soon as he can. So, and since he doesn't have... Alright, so the temple got the gift, which means if the gift had gone on something else, he'd be an easier time getting the white, black for the land wipe. Board wipe, I mean. I don't know what he's playing. Is this just Bug Elementals? Planeswalker. I guess maybe some sort of Super Friends variant. Not really sure how relevant this is. I don't really want to overcommit to the board, since I can just kill him. Yeah, I thought it was that land destruction deck at first, and not a fan of that one, not at all. Well, so that's a few games with the Bolas deck. I'm gonna take a break and then I'll make some more videos with it as well. Hopefully we can play against some more mainstream decks to see how it performs.